Hello, water signs. This is Nicole with Angelic Therapy and Healing. Welcome. Glad to have all of you here. Happy spring to everyone in the Northern Hemisphere. We've made it through all the winter ickiness. Now, if we can just make it through Mother Nature being bipolar with the weather, we'll be good to go. For those of you that are going to be celebrating Easter, happy Easter to every single one of you. Hopefully you have an amazing time celebrating with your family. Now, quick heads up. Let me make sure this is recording. Yes. Okay, quick heads up on the May readings. I am not sure if I will be able to record astrological readings for you for the month of May or not. We will see. If I am able to do them, they will probably be a little bit late. If I cannot do them, don't worry. I won't leave you without any readings. We will be doing, maybe a special reading or weekly reading, but we will be doing some form of readings in May. The reason is I'm going to be traveling the second half of April, so I will not be home and I will be unable to record readings for you later this month for May. So do stay tuned. We will have something. Now, if you are in Ohio or near Ohio, I will be in this Springboro, Ohio area for the Taste of Healing event Wednesday, April 24th through Friday, April 26th. I will be doing readings as well as healing sessions. So if you are in the area, the readings are actually 30 bucks off of what they normally are, so they're only $90. And the healing sessions, do keep in mind, it is a taste of healing. So most people, the first time I do a healing session, typically for the average person takes about an hour and a half. Now, the more physical illnesses, because, I get to see God work miracles of cancer and all types of things healed in one healing session. But typically for those types of things, it takes a good 2 hours, sometimes 3 hours. So this is just a taste of healing. So they're only hour-long sessions for $90. So you're welcome to come join us for that. And also I will be teaching a class about freedom and stepping into your power during that. So I'd love to have you guys come and join me. Now, you will notice this month I am grouping all the signs together. That is because last weekend I had blocked the entire weekend off to do your readings, and then I was sick. So barely had a voice, very sick, was not able to do your readings. And so now I am squeezing those in because I did not block 3 days off this weekend like I did last week to do your readings. So I already have other things scheduled and I'm squeezing these in with just life that's happening this weekend. So we are going to get them done. But do bear with me because in order to get these done, I'm having to shrink them down and get multiple signs done at one time and as quickly as possible, so I can still do life and all the things planned this weekend, and I can still get you all the readings. But do know you will be receiving all the messages that the angels have for you this month, so you'll be getting all the details you need. Now, it's going to be the same intro for every single sign. So if you are a person that listens to your crush's sign and your moon sign, your rising sign, your grandpa's sign, your brother's sign, and your sister's sign, and you're going to be listening to all types of readings, it's the same intro for all of them. So if you don't want to hear the intro, just skip forward to whatever sign you're wanting to hear and start listening at that point. I will timestamp below so you will be able to find out what sign is starting when. So welcome to everyone that is new. Glad to have you here. Big, huge thanks to all my loyal subscribers. Thank you to everyone for your kind, generous donations. They do help me tremendously. Annie D, Andy, and Renya B. Thank you so much. Now, we're going to get started. Do keep in mind it's a general reading for a large number of people, a large audience. So if you find that there are no messages for you, go on ahead, check your moon and rising sign, as you may get something from those. If there's not, do stay tuned because I am going to be doing a special twin flame reading at some point. The angels are not letting me head off on vacation without doing that. So most of you that are on this channel are actually twin flames, so check back for that and you'll get some messages from that. And oh yeah, cards. Those of you that are curious about the cards, we're not wasting time to go over them. We are using a lot of decks, so they will be listed. Okay, good, you can see those. So they will be listed down below. So go on ahead and check that out. So who are we? Who is this? Pisces. Pisces! Okay, so we are starting off with Pisces. what we have is your situation, what is unknown to you, blocks, things that the angels are recommending that you do in April, and then what your outcome will be if, in fact, you take those recommended actions. Now, okay. 1 second. I see you guys cannot see. Boop. Let's move that a little closer. Okay, now you can see them. So, you have for your situation, you have 12, perspective, Archangel Chamuel. At the bottom it says there's a better way, pause for reflection and insight, dare to be different. And then you also have 9 of Gabriel. And at the bottom it says stay determined to move forward, be prepared for any possibility, and environmental activism. Come on, Lexi. She always wants to join her readings and then she just doesn't jump up. She plays hard to get. Come on. So, there we go. Sit down, baby girl. Okay. Sorry. The Yorkies, they always want to be here for your readings, Pisces. They've got to be part of the action. Okay. This is a major arcana. This is a pip minor. So this thing that the situation that you're experiencing is fated. You do have 2 major arcanas. Those are things that we don't have a lot of control over. So for most of you, this is actually a situation at work where you are being encouraged to not give up, and you are being encouraged to change your perspective on something. I'm getting, I don't know if you can see that he is suspended above like this big circus tent. So for some of you, it's like a big circus. It's like a big mess. I'm hearing, you know, not my circus, not my monkeys. So for some of you, you feel like this situation at work, it's something that you don't have any control over. You are feeling powerless. You feel as though there is nothing you can do, when in fact there is. But it requires you to look at things differently because there is something that you are not seeing. There is something, and excuse my stomach, you guys are all the last readings before I eat some food. So my belly's letting you know it wants to be fed. But there's something that you're missing. You do have the power. There is something that you can change in this situation. Now, for a number of you, the thing that's unknown, you have the snake spirit, and at the bottom it says time to heal. So there is a snake in your midst. What you are unaware of, what's unknown to you, is that someone within your organization, within your company, where you work, they have either lied to you or they have lied about you. But you are going to be able to repair things. They're saying you will be able to remove the poison that they have injected into the situation. So whatever they did, whatever they said, has caused a lot of tension and difficulties for you at work. Now, for some of you, it could be that, you know, maybe they got chosen for the, you know, the raise or something that you actually had earned because they were lying. But it's all going to be coming out in the wash, they're saying. Now, as far as what is blocking, you have card 39. At the bottom it says protecting treasure. So what's blocking you is you have not, you see how she's all curled up underneath this big umbrella and there's this massive downpour occurring. So you've been trying to protect yourself. And you have been unaware that this friendship with this peer, or it could be somebody that was a friend of yours, was actually a foe. It was actually a one-sided relationship. They betrayed you. They betrayed your trust. In the meantime, it's like you've bunkered down, which you think is protecting you, but it's actually not protecting you. What's blocking you is you're not protecting yourself. You're not standing up for yourself, and you're not standing up and communicating for yourself. You have to communicate something. You have to get the air cleared in order to remedy the situation, in order to take back your power, in order to get that raise. But you have shut down in this situation in a protective mode. But that's what's blocking you. The fact that you've shut down, that you're not speaking up. Now, as far as what the angels are recommending you do this month, they've got envy and then business, and at the bottom it says Venus. Now, They're encouraging you to communicate your dissatisfaction, to communicate your concerns. And you see there's these two people shaking hands and this angel's overwatching, and there's these trees with all these dollars in them and hearts. So for some of you, this is your boss. This is communicating your value to them, your worth, communicating the what had actually transpired with. So for some of you, it was a business negotiation or something, but to let them know, you know, what had transpired. That essentially for some of you, that you did the work to let them know, you know, what things and how things came about. And for others of you, you know, communicate, you know, your value, communicate things that you would like to do, things that you would like to help change. Because for some of you, it could be that this person that went live, maybe they took your ideas, they stole your ideas, they went to the boss and they're like, yo, I can do this and this and this, and I think we need to do this. And boss is like, oh my gosh, I'm giving you a huge raise. I'm gonna get you a bonus. We're gonna promote you because you have such great ideas. And in reality, they were your ideas. They were never the snake's ideas. They were yours. But you're being encouraged this month to communicate that with your leadership, with the person that within your organization that you need to communicate those things with. Now, if you are able to do that, what will happen, your outcome, Allie, Amazon Prime is not here for you. No, mommy did not buy anything. No shopping for you. Okay, maybe I did. Hold on. Okay, Pisces, apologies. Oh my goodness, I am back. The Yorkies, they lost their flipping mind because the Amazon delivery truck was here dropping something off on the doorstep for us. So, your outcome, if you can see what the angels are recommending that you do this month, you have the card Strength, Archangel Ariel. On the bottom it says strength and grace brought through kindness, self-confidence, forgiveness. So, you are going to weather this storm. You are going to tame the lion. There will be peace again. This dove is extending an olive branch. There will, in fact, be peace restored. There will be a peaceful resolution. Things will be resolved in your favor. And you will once again be on a rock-solid foundation within your organization. So, hopefully, you'll have a much better month now that you can get those things repaired. Okay, now we are moving on to Cancer. We'll deal with those when we get there. Okay. Give me 1 second. I'll make sure you guys can see these. So when I was shuffling your cards, you had this whole stack fall out. So did Scorpios. And I did not want to take those, but the angels did not want to let me put them back. So you get a pile of cards. So today is your lucky day. Now, let's see here. How badly did these Yorkies mess up the camera? Okay, not too bad. Excellent. Yeah, when they went diving, oh my goodness, I had to pause in the midst of the Pisces reading because the Amazon delivery guy decided to come and deliver something right in the middle of it, and the Yorkies dove into the tripod with their excitement to see what they got. Okay, Cancer. You have your situation, what is unknown to you, what is blocking you, what the angels recommend that you do this month in order to move forward, and what your outcome will be if, in fact, you take their recommendations. So, you have Major Arcana, Leap of Faith, Archangel Metatron, Believe in yourself, listen to your heart, do what gives you joy. So, you are taking these... So you are taking a leap of faith in a new direction to have a new beginning. Now, as far as, okay, that's not going to help us with what it is yet. I was asking for additional clarification. So you've got the whip. This is, you know, conflict, anger, quarrels, things that are repetitive. You've got the fox. And, you know, something that is done that is false, deception, lies, trickery. This is like the playa card. And then we've got 8, the coffin. Of course, this is complete and utter loss, endings. It also can be transitions, transitioning from one to the next, which is in fact what you are doing this month, Cancer. Now, You have been stuck in a negative situation. For a number of you, it has been a negative situation in love. The Raphael cards in this deck are actually cups, and that's the only indicator we have as to what it is. There's a couple other cards that have beavers, but they're holding hearts. There's no hearts. So for a number of you, this is actually, okay, they're saying for the most of you, this is actually, in fact, about love. But you've been stuck in a situation, a romantic situation, a relationship that has been very negative. It's been on the precipice of concluding, of being over, but it has not ended. It has not concluded. So it's been there. So for a number of you, you have gone like in circles. You've gone round and round with this person where you've had arguments and you're like, we're done, we're over. And you go to your separate corners, but you never totally end it. You've been in this vicious loop. Arguments were finished. Oh, arguments finished, but never total done deal. Slap a nail in it. It's finished. That coffin's closed. It's done. With the Lenormands, whatever's at the feet of the coffin is what's done and over, and then whatever would show up at the head of it is what's going to be new. So you are, in fact, leaving the turmoil, the arguments, the strife. You are no longer going to have... there has been falseness, they're saying, in this relationship where someone's intentions, desires have not been truly, clearly communicated. So either you have not communicated with your partner that, look, I don't really want to be in this, or your partner has not clearly communicated with you that they don't want to be in this. That's your deception. Because it's not always that the person is cheating. For a number of you, they're saying that the person's not cheating. They just don't want to be in the relationship, and they're not communicating that with you. But this is a month that they're saying that the ending is going to be finalized. It's going to be completed. So for a number of you, they're showing me that there's like a distance. So for a number of you, you don't even live by the person. You're not even near the person. For a number of you, you're not even talking to the person. You're not going on dates. You're not hanging out. You're not spending time because you pretty much called it all. They're saying called it off, said it's over, but you've not officially ended it yet. But they're saying that in April, it will come to a complete closure. Now, for a number of you, there is going to be an argument, but it's going to be the final argument. And then you get to put this whole mess behind you and move forward into something new. Now, as far as what is unknown to you, you have the beaver spirit. It says, lay a solid foundation. Now, just checking and making sure the camera's still going. So what is unknown to you is that you're going to actually be heading into a new direction, into the future, where you are going to, in fact, be able to lay a solid foundation with someone new. A sturdy foundation, they're saying. Because they're saying that this situation, this relationship was not, in fact, built on a sturdy foundation. It was a faulty foundation. It has crumbled apart. And that's why a number of you, you're not even with the person. There's no courting. No one's making any effort. No one's even trying. You're both like, it's done. You just haven't said, yo, it's over for good. Like, legit. Like, we're really both done with this. You haven't slammed that door shut. But you're going to. Now, you have the stars, the mask, and the dice. So although this ending is fated, it is destined, it is coming to fruition. Major arcana cards are always things that are fated, destined, things that we do not have control over. This leap of faith, this going into a new direction, this is something that you don't have control over. Now, setting your intentions for your future is in fact something you do have more control over. But this ending and putting you on this beautiful new path where things are going to transform in your life and you're going to get the things that you want, and it is being divinely guided. There's this angel. I don't think you can see that. There's this angel floating above, cheering you on. Cancer, go, go girl, go boy. We've got great things in store for you. It is fated. And it's even being said here again with the stars card. So although the ending is in fact fated, you will be thanking your lucky stars about this about face that you're doing. So for some of you, you've still been trying to make it work, which is funny because I was telling Sagittarius, they are the other sign, that you and Sagittarius are, maybe you guys are involved with the Sagittarius, because for a number of months last year, 2018, there were so many signs that were hanging on to relationships that were negative, toxic, not meant to be. You and Sagittarius were one of those. But all the other signs over time slowly started releasing that person who was not good for them, who they were destined to leave in order to be with the person they're destined to be with. You have someone that you are destined to be with. It's not the person that you've been in the relationship with. It's someone new. But you and Sagittarius are the last two signs standing. I think one of the other last ones before them was like Capricorn, and it could have also been Taurus. But they finally let go. They've moved on. So you two are the last two signs standing, where every month we get to hear about you're holding on to relationships that are not good for you, and you're delaying the blessings that are awaiting you. Because look at this. This is beautiful. You have so many beautiful things awaiting, Cancer. So I'll tell you, just like I did Saggies, I really hope that this month you finally let go so we can hear about your new blessings and this new love and all these great things that are coming in for you that cannot come in until this is done. Because I don't want it next month. I already warned the Sagittarius. I'm like, look, if next month is the same story, I'm not even going to do a reading. I'm just going to say, oh, same thing. We are still stuck in this loop. So let's try again next month. So we don't want to do that next month, Cancer, because you have your luck is changing. Your luck is changing. And again, they're saying this is what's unknown to you. What's unknown to you is this ending is a blessing. It is a gift. It is a blessing in disguise. This fated ending that you've been focused on, this relationship that's fated to end, that's going to push you into the new direction, is a luck. It's a game changer. It's going to change your luck for the better. You're going to build a solid foundation with someone who wants to build with you, because this beaver's kind of like nesting. I don't know if you can see that. The beaver's got like these two twigs, and they're like knitting. They got like some feathers sticking out of their hair. But the beaver's nesting. You want to nest. You want to build a nest with someone. You want to build a family, a foundation with someone. So you are going to be finding someone to do that with. They're saying for a number of you, you thought it was this person. It is not that person. You know, you have a lot of signs. It's someone even better that they have. Now, they are saying for most of you, you don't know who this person is. So this person that's going to come in that is in fact fated, it's a new person. You don't know them yet. But boy, are your socks going to be knocked off when they show up, because they're perfect for you. Now, as far as what is blocking you, you have this encouragement card, and you've got these two little cute giraffes. It makes me think of all the giraffes that are having babies again. So you are being encouraged to step into your power and move in a new direction. But you are not heeding that advice. You see how this like mama giraffe is like nuzzling her baby giraffe. She's like, hey baby, go in that direction. That direction. Turn in that direction. Turn to the future. Stop focusing on the past. They're not yours. Let's go to that direction. You are being divinely guided into a new direction. But you are blocking yourself because you are not heeding that advice. You are not moving into the new direction. You are so focused on the relationship because they're saying the relationship's over. It's just the two of you have not had the final conclusion conversation to say, oh no, for good, it's really over. Like, you haven't even seen each other in months, they're saying. For some of you, they're saying it's been months. And so 3 months? So they're saying 3 months up to potentially 5 months since you've even seen each other. So it's done, it's over. It's just not officially over yet. And you're blocking yourself because you're not heeding the advice and going in that new direction. Some of you, they're saying that you have fallen into a trap of false encouragement, of false hope, hoping that it's going to change, thinking it might change. And for some of you, it's maybe the person, they've given you false encouragement. And for some of you, maybe they've given you false encouragement, like, yeah, we can work on that. But, you know, pay attention to their actions, they're saying, because they're not making any effort. They might have words because they don't want to hurt your feelings. Like, oh yeah, we'll talk about it again in a couple weeks. We'll see where we're at then. Well, that's giving you false encouragement. You're thinking, okay, well, in a couple weeks, we might be able to work this out. And you're not going to be able to. Because they're saying if you pay attention to their actions are not matching that. Like if they tell you, I don't know, let me think about it, you think about it, and we'll talk again in 5 days. And 5 days comes and it passes, and 6 days, and 7 days, and all of a sudden you're calling them, and you're calling them, hey, you said we were going to talk. Oh, yeah. You know, I need a few more days to think about it. So they're giving you false encouragement, which is bad on them. Because they're not coming right out saying, no, you know what, it's just done. Now, it could be because they're not wanting to hurt your feelings. Could be because they're procrastinating. Could be for various reasons. And for some of you, but that's giving you false encouragement. And for others of you, they're just not even responding. But that's still giving you false encouragement because they haven't come straight out and said, okay, it's over. Or vice versa. But they're saying that this is what's keeping you from moving forward. Now, as far as what the angels are encouraging you to do, I'm going to spread these out so you can see these a little better. Okay. So the angels this month, in April, what they're encouraging you to do. You have the Magician in the mirror, family, physical body, intuition. Now, they are encouraging you into April to trust your intuition, trust what you are getting, step into your power to be the magician, because you have everything that you need to create the future that you desire. They're encouraging you to stop trying to control the situation, because for some of you, they're saying, well, they're saying that probably about 70% of you, you keep trying so hard to control the conversation with this person, trying to make it work, trying to put the effort in, trying to get them to come back, trying to get them to talk. They're encouraging you just to stop. Stop doing that. Put your efforts into something new, laying the foundation for the new future, the solid foundation. They're encouraging you also to allow this to fall away so that you can be at peace with it. They want you to be at peace with this closure, with this ending. They're also encouraging you this month to put together your manifestation wish list. Whatever it is that you want to manifest. You know, this is a new love, new partner. Okay, what do you want him or her to be like? What are the characteristics that you desire? What is it that you need from a partner? Because you haven't been receiving what you need from this partner. So put down on paper that, hey, I want a partner. I want an equal. I want someone I can build a family with. I want someone that, you know, I can count on. I want someone that is into these hobbies, that we have these similar things, whatever it is that you need in a partner. And make sure you get your game changers in there. So if you know, if something's a showstopper and this is an absolute no, like, okay, I will not be with someone that smokes, or I will not be with someone that doesn't want to have kids, or whatever your game changers, your showstoppers, and anything you must absolutely have, make sure you've got in that list. And they're encouraging you to also put your manifestation list for anything else. You know, if you're wanting a new car, if you're wanting to relocate, if you're wanting to get a new house, whatever it is that you want, they're telling you to, they're saying it's time to sit down now and get pen to paper and write down, put a list for God and Jesus, the angels, here's what I want. Here's what I desire. And give that to them. Pray, offer it up. Here's what I'd like. Please bring all this to me. And then let go and let God. They're also encouraging some of you to focus on your family, some of you particularly your children. So this turmoil that you've been having with this person, for some of you, has been affecting your family. So for some of you, they aren't at a distance. So for some of you, it's your spouse, it's your living boyfriend, girlfriend. And there has been so much turmoil because of that it's affected your children. So they're encouraging you to just focus on your children, focus on bringing peace back, bringing some semblance of normalcy back to the household. For others of you, even the person that's at a distance, you're still just so distraught that it's affected your interactions and your focus on your children. So they're encouraging you to just focus on that. And they're encouraging you to also focus on your physical well-being. They're saying your physical vessel. Focus on your physical vessel, your body. A number of you are not getting enough sleep. You are not eating correctly. Some of you aren't eating but it's doing harm to yourself. So they're encouraging you in the month of April to focus on your physical well-being. Get some sleep. Make sure you're eating well. Now, the cool thing is, if you can do these things that they are encouraging you to do, Cancer, look what you get. You get the genie in the lamp. You get your wishes coming true. You've got 9 of Raphael. Make a wish. Dreams become a reality. A joyful time of life. So if in April you can be the magician, if in April you can start putting together the list of the things that you wish to manifest, the love that you wish to manifest, and all the other things that you wish to manifest, then your outcome in April will be they'll have your wish and they will be going out to bring in, because you notice the genie doesn't have his wish. He doesn't have the woman of his dreams standing there next to him. He doesn't have that massive sailboat. He's putting it out there so that it can come true. So they're saying that if you're able to let this fall away, finally close this deal, close this chapter, put in your wish list, then this month they're going to go out and start to bring those things in for you. And then we can hear about it next month. I'm looking forward next month, Cancer, to hearing about these amazing things that are coming in for you. Oh, okay. So they're telling me, look at the bottom deck. So we've got the Tower, the Ring. Oh, hi. Well, come on. So what they're saying is this commitment, this relationship that is being cut out, it is huge, it is big, it is a massive change. But that is the massive change that is in fact going to be changing your life for the better. And I am looking forward to hearing about the better with you next month, Cancer. So hopefully that helps all of you. And we are moving on to Scorpio. Scorpios. What is going on with you? Now, you are a lot like the Cancerians we just covered, where when I was shuffling your cards, you had a stack come out that I wanted to put back, and the angels would not let me. So we will see what those are all about. Okay, when we get there. So, Scorpios, Scorpios, Scorpios. If you hear my stomach rumble at any point, please ignore it. I have not eaten yet today, but when I finish your reading, I am going to get some Texas Roadhouse, and it's going to be amazing. Okay. I know I've stalled enough. I'm trying to figure out what your 8 of Michael's about. So you have 8 of Michael. So you have your situation, unknown, blocks, with angels recommending that you do in April. And if you, in fact, take their recommendations, what your outcome will be. Now, your situation in April, you've got the 8 of Michael. At the bottom it says you can be free. Make a courageous choice to change your situation and not seeing things clearly. If you see this woman, she is making a run for it. She's like, deuces, I'm out. I'm out of here. Done. Enough's enough. So you are leaving a situation. These. Okay. These. I have 3 different decks that are all ready for clarifiers. They like to spring and surprise me on which ones we get to use when we need them. And you get this deck, Scorpios. Okay, so we have 10 of Wands, 10 of Cups, and the Knight of Swords. So you have been waiting for love, true love, for a very long time. You feel as though it has been this huge burden. It has been weighing you down. It's been very difficult because you're wanting to build a family with someone. You're wanting to build a legacy with someone. Many of you want to start a family. You want to have these things. You desire these things. And so you're now at the point that you're like, okay, I'm ready to take charge to bring in this victory. I want these things. Why don't I have these things? Because you have all the other things that you desire. Like when you sit and you look at your life, you're like, I have everything I want. I got lots of money. I got a nice car. I got a nice house. I got great friends. I've got amazing family. I've got great pets. Those of you who have kids, I've got amazing kids. They're scoring A's. They're just doing amazing. Like every area of your life is amazing. You're living the life of a rock star. It's great. except for you don't have love. And that's the one area that you're like, really? Really? Come on now, God. Did you forget? You know I wanted this, right? But you're contemplating letting go, walking. Why are you walking away? Why are you walking away? Okay, let's find out. Okay. So I was asking, why are you walking away, Scorpios? So for a number of you, you have they're showing the posts of the devil. So for a number of you, you are a twin flame. And you are walking away from your twin flame because it has been too much to bear to continue to wait, and nothing is coming to fruition. Now, when asking why, you've got the Six of Wands, the Eight of Wands, and the Devil card. So you have been wanting to have success with him, her. We'll say him because that's what I'm hearing. So for most of you, you are the divine feminine. So do keep in mind, because we got a woman, and that is what they are saying. But do keep in mind, if this is your story and you are a male, just go ahead and flip the genders. So, you've been waiting on him. You've been wanting to have success. You've been wanting to build a legacy with him, having something to celebrate. But every time you try to hit, you try to make your mark, you think, okay, it's going to work this time. You're blocked. Every single time you're blocked by the devil. Now, for some of you, this could, in fact, be a Capricorn. Maybe your twin, your love interest. Because for a number of you, you are, in fact, twin flames. Now, you could be twin souls, you could be soulmates, but this is, in fact, a divine love, a fated love, a true love. So for some of you, it could be that his karmic partner, the person he's with, is a Capricorn. It could be... For some of you, there's like dark black magic involved. So that person that they're with, karmic, has done some voodoo, hex, curse. They could be a reptilian. So there is something that needs, in fact, to be cleared. Now, for others of you, this devil card, I don't know if you can see it, but this, okay, they're saying for most of you, you're twin flames. There's this stairwell, and this stairwell comes up to this doorway, but you can't see the door because the devil's blocking the door. So you've been chained, you've been stuck. Every time you try to move forward, the door is blocked. But what they're saying is, the pentagram, they're saying it's personal power. Some of you have not taken back your personal power. You have not stepped in your personal power. So for some of you, what they're saying is you have been self-sabotaging this connection, this relationship. That is, in fact, fated to be. So here you are now. You're like, I'm leaving. I'm out. Deuces. It hurts too much. I am in love with this person, but this person is giving everything they've got to somebody else. This is just, I got to go. Got to go find someone who wants this with me, because the one who I feel the deepest connection with is just not wanting this. So off you go. Now, what you are unaware of is you have the ant spirit. At the bottom, it says time to collaborate. That's funny. Okay. So you have, okay, good. They are zoomed in enough that you can see. That's what I was hoping for. Excellent. Because I don't want to waste time with them sliding around everywhere. So you have the Eight of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, and the Sun. Now again, this is what you are unaware of. So, Scorpios. You have been so worried and distraught that things are not going to work out, that you are not going to get this divine love, that the one thing in your life that you want more than anything else, because you're like, I've got money, I've got a nice car, I've got all these things, I got this great house, but they all don't mean anything to me. But him, he's what means most to me. He's what I want most. To share my life with him. That's what I want. I've got all this great stuff. I want to be able to share it with someone. I want to be able to share it with him. But you're so, excuse me, you are so terrified and worried that the one thing you want, you are not going to be receiving. You are so afraid you're not going to receive it. But you're being encouraged to release your worry, release your fears, because what you are unaware of is when you release this fear that you have of not getting the thing that you desire and hope for and wish for most, this divine destined meant to be love, that when you let go of your worrying about it, you'll receive it. Things will come into balance. The scales will be balanced. You will in fact receive the love that you desire. And for some of you, he's going to go from a state of giving to someone else, because for some of you, he chose a different person. He chose the wrong person. He chose the devil. He chose to be shackled to the devil. He's been giving to the wrong person. So for some of you, as soon as you stop worrying and fretting all the time, you've cleared the energy, and now he's going to stop giving to the wrong person, because he'll come out of his state of worry, whatever's got him worried and stuck with this, be it a toxic relationship, it could be addictions, it could be alcoholism, drug addictions. So it doesn't necessarily, doesn't have to be a person. It could be a habit, behaviors, addictive things. But he's been doing the things he's been doing out of fear. You two are mirroring each other. So he's not leaving that toxic relationship out of fear, or he's not finally giving up his addictions, or it could be work addiction, not giving that up out of fear. You aren't releasing because you're afraid. You're both mirroring each other. So when you release your fear and your worry that it's not going to happen, he's going to stop giving to the wrong person, or stop focusing on whatever it is that he's been focusing on, and he will start to give to you. And the two of you will finally come into union. Notice there's these two little twin babies here. You'll finally come into union. You'll be filled with joy, happiness. The puzzle pieces will actually fall into place. What you don't know is the puzzle pieces are going to fall into place when you stop worrying. Oh, and they're saying there's a few other things you gotta let go of too. I guess we're gonna cover that. But when you let go of the worry and you open up to receiving, you will in fact be receiving just what you're wanting, everything that you're desiring. Puzzle pieces are going to fall into place. You just need to trust that they're saying. Now, actually, let's put this here. We got a whole bunch of happy cards so far. Now, as far as what is blocking you, you have this card coming together. So it's beautiful. It's got these two little giraffes. They're kissing. Oh, there's so much love. Look at all the hearts. Oh, it's so blissful. But again, this is what's blocking you. So although you long for this true love, you long to come in together, you long to come into union with each other, you long to share your life with them, build something with them, just enjoy them, enjoy their companionship. You fear that you will not receive it. You fear that you will be denied this, that this is the one thing that you are not going to be receiving. This is such a deep... No. Okay. You don't get any clarifiers yet. Apparently, I'm going down the right path, Scorpios. So you are so fearful that it won't come together. But the problem is you're causing that because of your fears. You're out of balance. Your emotions are out of balance. It's blocking you. It's blocking this union. It's blocking things from coming together. What you need to remember, Scorpios, is that whatever is destined to be yours, what is fated to be yours, this is a meant to be destined, fated love. It is a true love. It is yours. No one can take it from you. They're also saying that it does not require any effort. Stop trying. You are the divine feminine. So for some of you, they're saying this requires you to shift. Again, this is about not seeing things clearly. Shift your perspective. So divine feminine, you need to receive. Receive. You don't need to be the masculine. You don't need to do anything. You need to be open to receiving. They're saying this doesn't require effort. What's blocking you? You think you need to do things. You think you need to fight for things. You think you need to make it happen. You're also thinking it's not going to happen. You're fearing, but all this stuff is what's blocking you. It's blocking you, Miss Sally. Could you stop barking at the neighbors? Seriously. So we finally get a little bit of spring weather here in Ohio. Everybody's out. They're all walking their dogs, walking their kids. They get in front of my house. They see these tiny little 3-pound teacup Yorkies. They've got to stop and wave, which is cute, except for when I'm doing your readings. And Allie wants to have a conversation with them. Now we've got her undivided attention. Are you going to be a good Yorkie? Please? Okay. Scorpios. What the angels are recommending that you do this month. You have all tied up. I guess they're all out of order, but competition, deprivation, devotion, and creativity. So you are all tied up. In April, they want you to untie yourself. You have got yourself bound. No one has her tied up. Her wrists are loose. They are encouraging you in the month of April to free yourself. Again, because this comes back, remember they were saying you have been self-sabotaging. Self-sabotaging. It's time to, and excuse my little grumbling belly, I have not eaten yet today. I'm going to eat. You've kept yourself stuck. You have kept yourself imprisoned. They are encouraging you to free yourself this month. To release old habits, old patterns, old beliefs, old stuck energy. Let it all go. Let it go. That's what you have to do. Now, it's a little different for all of you. For some of you, this competition card. Some of you have actually come out of like a big legal battle. And it was big. It was huge. It was huge. You were going to battle. Your attorneys were going to battle. Everybody was going to battle. But it's over. For some of you, there's still a few things lingering from it, but it's for the most part over. But you're still in this mindset of, I've got to do battle. I've got to fight for what is mine. You don't have to fight anyone anymore. No longer do you have to fight. The fight is over. You see how these two, they're doing battle. They're going to see who's going to win. But you notice their guides all up here, kind of like looking down at them, like, so, why are they fighting? Does she know she doesn't need to fight anymore? And they're like, yeah, we told her the fight's over, but she just won't stop. She keeps thinking she's got to fight for everything. She's not in the receptive mode yet. She just wants to fight all the time. Whenever she decides to give up the fight, we'll give her blessings. But let's just sit and watch until she finally wears herself out. You don't have to fight anymore, Scorpios. You don't have to fight with the legal battle that's over any longer. And you don't have to fight with your twin. You do not have to fight with your divine love who's coming in. So for some of you, you feel like you have to fight for it. You have to make it happen. You have to do something. Because for some of you, you're like, by God, he's not doing anything. Somebody's got to do something. Well, he's the divine masculine. You are the divine feminine. It is time to sit down and be the feminine. Because for some of you, that's why it's blocked. It's not coming in because you are not opening up to your role as a divine feminine. Even look at our anatomy. The female, she receives the male's anatomy. You, as the divine feminine, need to stop trying to push. Stop trying to make it happen. You let him. You just sit back and receive and wait. You don't have to do anything. There's nothing to have to fight for. And again, they're saying it comes back to he is yours, you are his. If you are twin flames, you are in fact one. I love doing readings for twins because I actually put them through a physical exercise that gives them physical proof that the person is their twin. But he's you, you're him. You don't have to fight for it. They're saying that when you stop fighting and when you step into your femininity, your sensuality, you're being receptive, your receptivity, and you allow, just like that, he'll be there. But you have to allow. You let him do. Because the masculine does. They're the ones that penetrate. They're the ones that come after. They're the ones that take action. They're the ones that are warriors. Now, granted, we all have masculine and feminine within us. We all do. And there are times, so for those of you that had a legal battle, your masculine had to step up. Step up at the inner masculine game because you had to get some stuff done. But it's done, it's over. You can now just fully step back into being the amazing female that you are. Let that masculine energy settle down. But you are so, some of you, you are so overridden with that masculine energy. You're not giving your divine masculine room for his masculine energy to step up and him to do and come in your direction. And for some, I mean, one of the lessons he's been learning is to have his masculine, he's bringing his energies into balance as well. But feminine, it's time for you to let all that go. Now, the other thing, deprivation. So you see this card, you got this little poor, sad little silhouette inside the box, stuck in a box. There's no heart, there's a big hole, there's an empty plate. They're so sad. The angels are encouraging you, stop fearing lack of love. Because you're fearing that you are not going to receive this love. You're fearing that it's not going to happen. You're fearing he's not going to come. This is not going to come together. The one thing, God, that I have prayed for and longed for and wanted, I'm just not going to get it. Well, you're going to get it. Look at this. God, geez, the angels, they're like, what? Why do you keep thinking we're not going to bring it to you? Hello? Why don't you look up? Pay attention to all the signs we're slapping you with. We are trying to bring it in. But because you keep thinking it's not going to happen, it just keeps being delayed. So stop it. Stop. Our thoughts are powerful. What we believe, what we think is what we create. So since you keep thinking you're not going to get love, since you keep thinking it's not going to happen, well, they're giving you exactly what you're asking for. It's time to stop thinking that, Scorpio. It's time to say, no, by God, I am going to receive this. This is going to come in. He is my destiny. He is my beloved. And we are going to be amazing together. We are going to enjoy so much together. We are going to be able to serve and help so many people. We are going to be a rock star power couple. They're going to have tons of fun. But he is my meant to be. And I claim that he is coming in my direction. And I am going to be receiving this massive blessing and gift from God, this divine love, because it is coming my way. But you need to declare that. You need to stop declaring lack. You have devotion. Now, they're saying have faith. So many of you have been feeling disconnected. You see, there's all these little, you got the sun going down the horizon, it's reflecting off the water. You get this star and this star and this star, but you notice these are hands. Hands. You're being divinely given a hand. They're giving you help. They're giving you signs. They're trying to show you, look, all these stars, all these blessings, all these gifts are coming in. So start paying attention to their signs. Stop ignoring them. So for some of you, because you're so upset, you so think it's not going to happen, that you're just like, you're like, just stop giving me those signs. You're just a bunch of liars. You keep saying he's going to come. And this is not happening, so I'm going to continue to ignore you. Because I've had it with your baloney fibs. So, they're giving you signs for a reason. They're encouraging you to pay attention to those. Allow yourself to be connected to the divine connections and messages and signs that they are giving you, and trust those. Last, you have creativity. Here's the beautiful thing, Scorpios. Again, you don't have to do anything. Now, when you look at this card, you notice, God, Jesus, the angels, they're the ones with the paintbrush. They're the ones painting your beautiful rainbow, your miracle, your blessings. You know, at the end of a massive rainstorm, what happens? We get that beautiful rainbow. And at the end, there's a pot of gold. They are creating your rainbow, your miracle, your blessings. You've earned this. It's coming your way. But you notice, she's not doing anything. This silhouette, she's not doing anything. She's just having fun. She's dancing to the music. You got all these little musical notes. She's just dancing to the beat. She's having a good time. That's what she's doing. Oh, that's funny. So you have 2 8s. They just pointed out to me that you have 2 8s. So for some of you, you are going to be receiving news this month that's going to affect the relationship. And for others of you, 2 8s is indicative of travel, desiring to travel. So for some of you this month, you're going to be traveling. Have some fun. Let yourself enjoy. Let yourself dance. Let yourself play. Let yourself have fun, because for a number of you, that's actually what you need to do to get unstuck. You're not having fun. You're being too serious. For some of you, you've come out of some very serious, heavy stuff that you had to deal with. You're still stuck in that heavy mode, that warrior mode. You don't need to be stuck in that serious mode anymore. You just need to be fun, free, stepping into your sensuality, enjoying yourself, remembering how amazing you are, and just enjoying life. Because that's what's going to transform these things. You don't have to make, they do keep repeating, there is nothing you have to do. You don't have to do anything to make this happen. You get to sit back and enjoy. But to make it happen for a number of you, you've got to enjoy life. Start having some fun. They're saying don't take things so seriously, Scorpios. You're very serious. And your outcome in the month of April, should you take the angel's guidance, you have the 3 of Gabriel, and some other sign had this. I don't remember. But another sign had this. So you have 3 of Gabriel. At the bottom it says prosperity arising. Oh, they just said Sagittarius. Prosperity arising from wise planning, time to take the next step, and optimistic plans that turn out as expected. Now you see she's got all of her baggage, her luggage. She's ready. So for some of you, you are in fact traveling this month. So maybe we'll all see each other on the beach. We'll have some cocktails together. Maybe we'll see each other in Nashville. Come on, baby girl. But so you have the Wheel, Page of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups. That's funny. Okay, so Scorpios. We done? Okay. Scorpios. So if you do what they're asking, requesting, they're saying begging, they're begging you to just do these last things so you could finally be unstuck. For the love of God, just do it, Scorpios. Let go. If you can get yourself untied, because again, this is you stuck, you get yourself stuck. You did it to yourself. But it's really easy to undo it. If you can do that this month, this is your outcome. Things are going to turn out just as you had hoped and just as you had expected. Now, not the expected that you've been having for a long time. It's just not going to happen. Oh, woe is me. No. That is my destiny. I am deserving of true love. I am deserving of this. And he and I are coming into union. Because we have got so much to experience together. If you can release those things, that is in fact what you're going to get. You have the Wheel. So a new cycle between the two of you is going to begin in April. And they're saying that this is something you have had in your possession the whole time. He's always been yours. He always has. But by simply sitting back and just observing, becoming your full divine feminine that you are, allowing yourself to receive, you will be allowing it to come in, this offer of love to come in that he's going to be bringing you. And for most of you, it will actually be coming in this month. Well, I'm recording this in March. It's actually going to be coming in April. Well, okay. So for some of you, you might at the very tail end of March, receive it. But for most of you, it is going to be happening in April, where he's going to be coming in with this offer of love that you had hoped for, that you had wanted. Now, do keep in mind, Scorpios, for those of you that are twin flames, again, you guys mirror each other. He has got something that he is fearful. They always know when I'm wrapping up. Shh, please. There's something that he has been fearful of, that he is in the midst and finally overcoming. And as he overcomes that, simultaneously this month, you are overcoming all your fears. One of the fears he's had is having to do battle with you. Because again, you've been in that battle mode. He picks up on your energy. Now, he doesn't know if you want to do battle with someone else, you want to do battle with him. You've been in battle mode, Scorpio. So here he is. He's all dressed. He's ready for battle, but he does not want to do battle. He doesn't have his war face on. He's not angry. He's coming to offer a cup of love. And he's like, oh, geez. Oh, boy. God, Jesus, help me, please. Please, please don't let her get mad. Oh, please help me do this. It's there's a lot of fears that he's going to have to overcome to come in your direction. Do not contribute to them energetically. because there is not going to be any battle. There will be no battle. There won't be. But you can help by not spurring. So for some of you, that's why they want you to get out of the warrior mode, because some of you, he is afraid when he comes to make that offer. And there is nothing for him to fear. There will be no battle. But you can clear that energy for the two of you. And one more. Okay. And on that, we are done, Scorpios. They tell me to pull one more. When he comes in to make this offer, this is true love. This is divine love. This is magical love. This is meant to be love. When he comes in and makes the offer, the two of you will come together and you will have exactly what you've been hoping for, praying for, and longing for. So I hope that helps all of you. I do wish you all an amazing, and it's going to be a good month for Scorpios. Woo! I wish you all an amazing month filled with a lot of love, joy, and blessings.